All right?
Hey, you drive a hard bargain.
Okay. We did it.
Great to have you on board.
Way to go. All right. Don't touch that.
All right. Oh, gee, okay.
Easy.
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we are glitching through walls to find 10 hidden locations in GTA we were never meant to see. For this list, we'll be looking at those places that were either hidden so well that Rockstar assumed the average player would never even know of their existence, or hidden with the intention of nobody but the game devs ever going near them. Did you find any of these locations without any help? Let us know of your adventures in the comments below. Before we continue, we publish content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Bates Motel.
The 80s aren't over. I'll say when the 80s are over. The 80s are never over. You don't just turn off the 80s!
Hey, Jackie, okay.
One of the more immersive things that players can do in GTA is sit back and watch TV. Much like in GTA 4, the TV has loads of television shows and commercials created by Rockstar that most players would never even see. Great work, Rockstar. One of these programs is a reality show about actor Jack Howitzer, and in one scene, you can see him having a nervous breakdown in a motel room. Well, if you push into a wall near one of the in-game police stations, you can glitch through the map and fall below the game. Using a parachute and a little control, it's possible to land in the rendered motel room featured in this scene. Explorable and hidden away with the intent of no one ever seeing it, this is a fun little location we were definitely never meant to see.
All right?
Hey, you drive a hard bargain.
Okay. We did it.
Great to have you on board.
Way to go. All right. Don't touch that.
All right. Oh, gee, okay.
Easy.
The heart of Liberty City. This location wasn't intended to never be seen by the player, but it was hidden so well that had the internet not existed, 98% of players would never have come across it. In GTA 4, on the majestic Happiness Island, stands the mammoth Statue of Happiness. Totally inaccessible from the ground, there is a platform around the base of the statue, and should the player be adventurous enough to land an aircraft on it or just jump at the right moment, they will come across a door that says "No hidden content this way." Ignore the sign because you can phase straight through the door and climb a ladder inside the statue that leads you all the way up to the horrifying Heart of Liberty. Yuck. A beating heart within the statue. Whose idea was this? Which sicko came up with this? Shame on you, Rockstar. Clock Tower.
Oh, family! I'm home!
Here is an identical situation to the Heart of Liberty, except instead of finding a beating bloody heart, you'll find unfiltered sniping fun. There is a clock tower in GTA 5 that overlooks most of the city, and with the help of, you guessed it, an aircraft, you can land yourself safely on the lower section of the clock tower, which is inaccessible from the ground. Use the ladders to get yourself to the highest section of the tower, and now you are unreachable. You know what isn't unreachable? Your sniper rifle. Get to work.
Dispatch, cannot locate suspects. Anyone have a visual?
The Humane Labs. The Humane Labs of GTA 5 are found deep in the mountain ranges of the game. With a sneaky trick that includes being near to the building, accepting a job invite from the player's phone, and then backing out of the job menu, the player can do something very fun. This sequence of events is just right to have the game spawn the player inside the previously inaccessible Humane Labs. Here, the player is free to explore the empty facility to see an area that was never used despite its full rendering. The area is so big, in fact, that some players will find themselves getting lost within its many corridors and rooms. The Easter egg. As infamous as this Grand Theft Auto Vice City Easter egg is, it's no wonder it made it on this list, as its hiding place is borderline impossible to find. With nothing pointing players towards it and nothing making it clear that there even is an Easter egg hidden in this area, players somehow manage to work out that if you go to the top of a particular helipad in Vice City, run to the corner and jump off it, you will move through the visibly solid window and find yourself at the Easter egg. In a small square room atop a plinth sits an actual egg that reads, "Happy Easter." What? What? Why? What? Who? What? How? Secret credits. In GTA 3, many players weren't even able to get the Dodo airplane off the ground. If the player did manage to master this flying nightmare, they were better able to traverse long distances. If the player flies north of the city, leaving the city bounds, they will see the names of towns on the map's radar. Garystown, Les County, Aaronsville, these towns don't actually exist outside of their names on the radar, as this area was never meant to be accessible. The names are made by, referencing, and put into the game by the artists and designers of GTA 3. There's no skipping those credits. Marco's Bistro.
Tommy Vassetti. Shit. Didn't think they'd ever let him out.
He kept his head down, helps people forget.
People will remember soon enough.
Marco's Bistro is a staple of the GTA games, always acting as a meeting place for crime families, and because of this little restaurant has seen its fair share of unsettling things. In Vice City, Marco's Bistro only appears as a setting in a cutscene. That is, unless you take advantage of glitches. Welcome to GTA's answer to Narnia. At the Ocean View Hotel, simply jump through the wardrobe and you will glitch yourself into the interior of Marco's. You will discover some unsettling things during your time inside of Narnia, and don't say we didn't warn you.
Who you think you are, man?
Trevor's Online Lab. Serving as a location in the main story of GTA 5, Trevor's lab was previously inaccessible in online mode. That was until players learned that they could be a little bit sneaky about the way they got inside. Intended to not be seen by online players, if the player can find a way onto the roof and break the windows, they can in fact make their way inside to explore this no-no zone. We say no-no not because you aren't allowed in there, but rather because of all the meth. And what a meth it is. I hate myself. Epsilon Vantage Point. The Epsilon building is home to the cult-like Epsilon group, and they certainly wouldn't like you doing what you're about to do. Get ready, gang, because it's another wall breach. If players manage to climb to the top of the building by using the many ladders made available to them, they will discover various cone-like structures. If done correctly, the player can actually find a sweet spot that allows them to climb one of the cones and enter the structure itself. This is a great vantage point and location to escape pursuers, as nobody else can follow behind. Epsilon be praised. Ghost Town. In the initial sequences of GTA 3, players are treated to a captivating cutscene set in a unique location that appears to be absent from the actual game world. However, an exciting discovery awaits those who lay hands on the Dodo aircraft. The once unreachable area just outside of Shoreside Vale becomes accessible, allowing players to intimately explore the previously distant location. In truth, this area is merely a collection of rendered buildings and structures intended to enrich the cutscene, lacking population and solidity, which prevents landing and further exploration. Uncovering this hidden gem proved to be an exhilarating and secretive pursuit, particularly during the early days of the game's release in 2001.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MojoPlays and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of our latest videos.